Hello, human peoples. You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. To support us and gain access to great exclusive podcasts like Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, and our latest show, Spiel Boys, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. We do game streaming, movie nights with our patrons every Friday night, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want. Literally anything, within reason, and we have to do it. You are quite frankly out of excuses not to go visit patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.
Hypecast mit Tom Reimann und David Bell.
Everything's perfect.
Just a bunch of guys getting together, talking about movies, breaking bread, so to speak.
We're
Movie
all
bread.
eating bread.
We're all eating bread. Yeah.
We should do that.
We should.
Breadcast?
Breadcast.
A podcast where we stuff
We
bread
just
in our
eat
mouths.
fistfuls of white bread.
Yeah, well, talking about the bread we're eating.
Yeah.
There's like a pretty steady drumbeat lately from SIF listeners to make an episode about bread. Like, no joke. That just was in the poll like this week. Yeah.
All
Bread.
right.
Gotta do it. You gotta get that bread demo.
Yeah.
I would argue
that.
that I would argue that bread isn't secretly incredibly fascinating because it's just there's a lot to bread. I feel like bread is.
I see what you mean.
Dare
yeah.
I say a bit old? I'm not saying you shouldn't do
I
it,
think it
because they want it.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
think it
get that.
qualifies.
Yeah.
You don't think about it. You don't think about bread because it's so everywhere.
That's true.
I was thinking about the angle thing of like it needs to be about bread in the most generic ways rather than like there's like baking shows and like
Right.
like it needs to there is a needle to thread there for sure. Yeah.
How did we figure out bread? What a weird thing to make.
Right, like that I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mashing
it's
grain
a-
together and heating it up. I think it's just
Yeah,
like maybe
and,
this will
like,
be
letting
something.
it sit for a while
Yeah,
too.
that's true. Yeah.
It's before TV. It's before books. When we were really bored, I imagine, and we were
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man. I haven't done this combination of sequences of like actions yet. So let me try that. Oh, I made glass. All right, let me try something
That's
else.
cool. Let me see
Oh,
what
I
else
made
I
bread.
can make.
I turned my wheat into glass. Ah,
Yeah.
darn.
Shucks.
What does the glass taste like? Nope.
Oh,
Don't
no.
eat that. We can't eat the glass. Nobody eat the glass. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Another episode of Hypecast.
Hypecast.
It's a show where we get hyped about stuff and things. I'm your co-host, Tom Ryman.
I'm your other co-host, David Bell.
And it's me, Alex Schmidt, hanging out.
Hey,
Alex.
it's you.
Hey. Really glad
How
to be
are
here.
you,
Thanks,
Alex?
guys.
Thank you.
This is
Thanks
always
for
a treat.
being on.
Yeah.
You're always a treat. How are you?
I'm good.
A snack, dare I say.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. What media have I watched lately? Oh, so we finished Andor. It was great. Really good. And then we were so excited about Andor, we rewatched some Star Wars movies. And the prequels are like bad.
Yeah.
I forgot how bad. And I
That's
think
yeah,
interesting.
you forgot.
I've been rewatching those too, just having them on while I've been working and stuff. And yeah,
episode 2 might be the worst movie I've ever seen.
really, a lot of people single that one out. I still feel like it's the first one, but like the second one, man, they're both pretty meandering. They're all They're all bad. I don't know what I'm.
They're bad.
Yeah,
They're bad
They're
movies.
bad movies.
I agree, because like one is crud, but the pod racing was pretty fun,
Pod racing
and the
is dope.
double lightsaber fight is pretty fun. So
Yeah,
it's like
And
one
one
is
is
also
like-
awful, but those two highlights are at least I was like okay with being
Duel
back
of
to
the
those,
Fates,
you know.
good piece of music. That's the best thing to come out of the prequels. Is there's 3 good pieces of music. You got Duel of the Fates.
Yeah.
You got the love
Yeah.
theme from Attack of the Clones, and then you got Battle of the Heroes.
Yeah,
that's
Anakin
true.
versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah, John Williams was totally on the ball. Yeah. He
he's like,
Yeah.
I gotta finally score the scene where Anakin and Obi-Wan fight. This better sound awesome.
Yeah.
And it's
it
pretty
did.
rad. I mean, he
And
could have
then-
just used Duel of the Fates again, but he didn't.
He's a real turd polisher, that John Williams.
Let me elevate this piece of shit.
Yeah.
I do, and I think the original movies are great, and also he really upped it. Yeah, like with different music, it would be a lot flatter. Yeah.
Can you imagine if it had like a Casio soundtrack?
Oh, that would be so amazing.
Like a lot of sci-fi of the 70s.
Yeah, I agree that those movies are good aside from his score, but dare I say they might have failed with the Casio soundtrack. It just wouldn't have worked.
Like a Tangerine Dream soundtrack.
Yeah.
The Zardoz.
Fuck.
Would not have taken off.
I want that cut, but yeah.
So do I. I want to swap, actually. Let John Williams score David Lynch's Dune and let Toto score Star Wars.
Yes. I don't see why not.
The progressive rock band Toto.
Oh, Toto. I'd love when we had like rock bands fucking score things.
Yeah, we should do that again.
We should. 100%.
They had didn't they have Pharrell do Amazing Spider-Man 2? I think that's like the last big example I can think of.
I appreciate the Trons. At least the new ones.
Daft Punk.
Yeah, now they have 9 Inch Nails.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so we're still doing it. We're still doing it.
There's gonna be just in Europe a Radiohead tour again, and that was reminding me of like, oh yeah, it's not Radiohead music, but the Greenwood stuff in movies is good.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Greenwood is a member of Radiohead. He did like movie scores. Johnny Greenwood?
Johnny. I was just about to say Johnny, but I was doubting myself.
Sounds like a fake name.
Johnny
That
Greenwood?
sounds.
It
hey,
might
Johnny
be a
Greenwood.
fake name. I don't know much about Radiohead.
A guy thinking of an alias in a forest, just the first thing he sees. I'm Johnny Greenwood.
Yes. It sounds like a bad fake name, I should say.
Somebody bluffing in a hurry.
Yeah.
Johnny Greenwood.
His birth name. Do you want to hear his birth name?
Is it John Greenwood?
Jonathan Greenwood.
Nice.
So, all right, you win.
I mean, they have Thom Yorke, which is bullshit. He tries to tell people he's Tom York. That's not what he is.
No, he's Tom.
I can read.
And you're a Tom. You understand.
I am Tom.
You can gatekeep it.
Because there's not an H in there.
Yeah. We can all see it.
Mm-hmm.
Thom.
Though I guess I'd technically be named Thomas then.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
like
Because
calling you Thomason.
if you take the H out, people say Tomas.
Tomas. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you need it.
Anyway.
There you go.
All right. Listen.
This is not important
Alex,
at all.
before we get started, would you like to let people know where they can find you in case they don't know?
Yeah, please check out Secretly Incredibly Fascinating with me and
Yes.
my co-host Katie Golden. It's a show we
Yes.
love making every week. It's truly like my passion making that podcast. It's
a delight.
It's such a good show.
Thank you guys, and you guys are great on it when you've been on it. Yeah.
No, thank you. Anytime you want us to come back on and talk about condiments, I don't know what else there is for us to do, but
No,
probably something.
It is true. They've done a lot of the sauce episodes, which is wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the
Oh,
sauce.
I just thought you had a specifically earmarked for condiments.
I kind of, yeah. We haven't done a condiment in a while either. So yeah.
I like a good lube food.
Yeah,
Like a
food
wet
lubricant.
food. Yeah.
Foodlicant.
Yeah.
Just help it glide right on down my gullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like our old friend mayonnaise. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a sandwich lubricant. You can't just eat a dry sandwich. What are you, a maniac?
Yeah, you can't.
That's
You
like one of
really
the three.
can't.
That's like one of the 3 signs of a psychopath: is bedwetting,
Yeah, when in doubt,
torturing
yeah.
animals, and eating dry sandwiches.
at least put water on your sandwich. At least.
At
Like
least
if
dip
you
it in a glass of water.
Yeah. If you can't if you don't have anything else. Well, thank you, Alex.
Dip your sandwich in a glass of water like a normal kid.
Exactly. We also have some producers we need to thank
That's
before
true.
we get started. So I would like to thank some producers, starting with at Nerd Numbers was glad to talk wrestling with Dave and Jeff.
Thank
Bad
you.
start. Thank you. Thank you to Zero Charisma.
Thank you.
Thank you to 1 If by Stink, 2 If by Pink, a Paul Revere interactive porn experience.
Thank you. There's
Thank
a trademark in there too, Dave.
There is. I don't know how to add that in, but there is.
TM. A Paul Revere TM.
Yep. Nobody take that. Thank you to 2001 A Space McNulty Odyssey.
Thank you.
Thank you to Aaron Burser.
Thank you.
Thank you to AJ.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew Howe Presents. Andrew and Andrew watch Twin Peaks.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew McGuire and Andrew Howe are Twin Peaking.
Oh,
They sure are.
sure are. I'm so glad for you guys.
Thank
So
you.
does this mean that they sort of undercut Paul Revere, like they trademarked his name?
Yeah.
Now he can't use it anymore? That's awesome.
I know.
Let me jump in here. Thank you to Asking Seven.
Thank you.
Thank you to Ballet Karate Hulk.
Thank
Thank you
you.
to BLT22EWHVIS-B.
Thank you.
Thank you to Bootler Brutlison.
Thank you.
Thank you to Brian Who Tom Knows.
Thank you.
Brockway loves the meat millie. Sure does.
Thank you.
Burrito, the skankiest slut in town, holding it down.
Thank you.
And by Jason Pargin's highly controversial new book, I'm starting to worry about this black box of doom out now.
Thank you.
Controversial.
You know, Paul, I'm pretty sure Paul Revere was a chump. Like, have you guys heard about this?
A chump?
You seen this? You heard
Well,
about this?
he didn't complete. I believe he didn't complete the ride, and he was one of many people. Like,
Well, yeah.
Like he actually didn't warn successfully that the British were coming. I believe there were just other people he was part of, and he
He was part of like a
kinda
relay
sucked.
team, yeah.
Yeah, and like his name rhymed, so they're like, that'll be great for the poem. But like,
That makes sense.
yeah,
Because also,
he
like,
was like-
the news that the British army is going to invade these 13 colonies will get around. You know, like, like,
and they're not going to say, okay, Paul, you're our hope,
right. Like,
just you.
Yeah.
he didn't just
Keep
keep riding all the way down
your
the
eyes
Eastern Seaboard
peeled.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just absolutely exhausted in South Carolina. Like, oh God, they're coming. I got to go to Georgia. I can't talk. Like, it just.
yeah. It's all riding on me.
Nope. Traveling
glad-
up and down the East Coast to see where they're coming in.
Yeah, come on, get
Are they
real.
sneaking in Pennsylvania? Nope, not up here.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna go
check
check
somewhere
the
else.
Chesapeake Bay. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, there's also in my town. There's a store called Sybil, like Sybil, and they apparently named it after someone named Sybil Luddington, who was a female young lady who like warned people in a Paul Revere type fashion, but never
There you
got
fucking go.
never got any riz or note from it.
Right. No riz for Sybil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
she
bullshit.
didn't get into the poem.
yeah.
It's bullshit.
And
It's all
Luddington
who you
is a
know.
fun rhyming word.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. Someone do it. We should talk about trailers.
Go.
Starting with Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. Long title. It's fine though.
It's all fine.
Who's our lineup this time?
Oh man,
I-
we got
James
Josh
Bond.
O'Connell from or O'Connor, the guy from the tennis movie.
I saw Moriarty in there.
yeah, Andrew Scott's in there.
Yeah, Joshua O'Connor.
O'Connor, that's what it is.
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close is in there.
Joshua Brolin.
We got a Josh
as
Brolin, the murder
as
victim.
the
It seems
victim,
like
yeah. Mila Kunis is there. Jeremy Renner doing like a thing. You can tell he's doing a thing from the trailer. He doesn't even speak, but I'm like, he's doing a thing.
He has
He's gonna
one
have an
line. He does
accent.
have one line.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza.
She's in this.
I thought so, wasn't she? Or am I
I saw
conflating
Mila
it with?
Kunis.
Am I conflating it with the Megalopolis documentary that's later on the
You
list?
might be.
I might.
Kerry
be.
Washington is there. Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of people haven't seen it a bit, even though they're still like famous and stuff.
yeah.
It's cool.
Alex, how'd you like? Did you see these other ones? The other Knives Out?
I did, and I liked them a lot. Both of them. I thought the second one was fun too.
Yeah.
I think it got less praise, but they were both good.
I think me and Tom are in agreement where we actually. I don't want to speak for you, Tom, but we like the second one more.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
I think it's because again, I don't want to speak for Tom, but the first one, we're both like we murder mystery people, and it's more of a subversion of a murder mystery. than a real murder mystery. So it's like once you get past that, like for me at least, it was like the sequel. I went in knowing like, okay, it's not going to be like a murder mystery. I'll watch the other ones for that. What's his name over there? Kenneth Branagh.
Like
you know,
Poirot
like
or whoever.
The Poirot.
Yeah. This one is more of like a comedy. That's a little more of a social commentary.
Yeah, I agree, and that's like an appropriate big swing. I'm not seeing a lot of murder movies try to do that, and they did it pretty well. It was cool.
Yeah, it's fun. And it's fun to just watch all these actors do a thing, get to do a thing.
Yeah. And Daniel Craig was a very good James Bond. I liked him in other things. So I'm just happy to see him get to do like a whole new character that could be also a big thing for him, you know? That isn't really something James Bonds have gotten to do.
Yeah, and it's completely different from James Bond.
Yeah,
it's not just like James Bond Light or something. Also, this one is like centered a lot around a church.
Yes.
Looks
Thomas Hayden Church.
Thomas Hayden Church. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think
the church.
The church.
Like that's how his agent is pitching him around town. Oh, your movie has a church? You should book Thomas Hayden Church. Like
yeah.
Irresistible. The marketing writes itself.
Yeah. It just keeps working, and they're just like, I'm not sure why it keeps working. It just does.
Yeah.
It's just they're hacking our brains. We're like, yeah, of course. Thomas Hayden Church makes sense.
Yeah. Also, never call him Thomas. He'll get so mad.
Thomas Hayden Church. Oh shit! I don't think about it's the same with superhero stuff where it's like coming out of being Bond, I feel like this was like he was just dove into this and it was like perfect idea, right? Where it's like I'm gonna be it's why I like watching fucking Chris Evans play villains again.
Oh yeah,
it's like it's like he knew he was like, okay, I'm gonna be Captain America forever unless I like really fucking tear myself away from it immediately. So I don't know. This I am like Tom, you know that it's limited release, but I will say this first one was like a $300 million theatrical run. The second one was a limited release, but it was still the pandemic. It was 2022. So it was like, and then this one is like, we'll do like a week, and now it's going out to Netflix. And I don't know. I just think like in an era where it's been really hard to find like more original things that are a hit that aren't like action and pew pews. Like this seems like it's a hit that I'm like, I wish they spent more time on the theater for this, because I think this will get people. Like this gives me, it's like it's a high profile A-list, not action or superhero movie. It's just like a comedy, and that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Netflix paid a whole lot of money for these too. They paid $400 million total for the two Knives Out movies,
right?
So $200 a piece.
I mean,
put it in theaters. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they'd have to spend more money to do that, but it's like, you might as well. They spent like billions on those Star Wars. I don't think they got that back. You might as well. It's fine. Like I don't know. If there's anything that'll get people to go to the theaters that isn't a superhero movie, I feel like it's something like this. Like
totally.
This is
like because it's also the kind of movie that I could imagine bringing my family members to, without it being like a totally sanitized and corny and boring movie either, you know?
Right.
It'd be fun.
That said, I think they're probably thinking of like teenagers and young adults. And I will say, I don't think a bunch of teenagers are like, oh yeah, Glenn Close, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, like I think they do know their audience is all people our age who would rather stay at home. And I think maybe that's the calculation, I guess, but still.
Right. The teens being like, I love Thomas Hayden Church in Sideways, and now he's in a church, like we all dream. Like
exactly. Oh, it's
at
a church
long
with
last.
that big screen.
In my whole 12 years of life, that's what I've always wanted.
Get him to walk. As soon as he crosses the threshold, reality will collapse in on itself.
Any other thoughts on this?
They paid Daniel Craig $100 million.
Yeah, he earned it.
Wow, it's good.
That's nuts, right?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Of money.
50 million per movie.
That's a yeah.
I mean, because also, so I really like Ryan Johnson, and partly because I really like that TV show Poker Face, where Natasha Lyonne's the star.
Oh yeah,
and,
I need to watch that.
I think he can build a good mystery without necessarily Daniel Craig being in it. You know,
Right?
Yeah, of
so
course.
it's kind of
It's
wild
not
to
a
give him
requirement.
$50 million.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, I
it's
like
weird.
him
That
in
was
these,
one of
and
the.
it doesn't totally hinge on that. You know, like it's just fine. Yeah.
And I don't know how they make these calculations, but somehow they figured spending this much on 2 Knives Out movies was going to come out good on the other side. So
Yeah. Again, I mean, I'm fine because I like these movies. So
yeah, me
if
too.
Netflix,
Yeah, it's not
whenever
my money.
fucking, I don't know how their math works anymore. I just don't know how Netflix.
I don't
does
think I don't
anything it
think
does?
they know. I think they're just throwing darts at a wall.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
made up. Yeah.
I guess I guess it must come down to Netflix being like, listen, we make this much money a year, and therefore we have calculated that we can spend this much money a year. On what? I don't know. We'll just keep spending it on things, putting it on Netflix, and that seems to be working out for us. I guess that's it. I don't know. But it must be
It's true.
weird to like, I guess they can calculate streams and they can go like, this got streamed more than this, so we should greenlight sequels to this. I guess that's it. It's just weird.
But how much that translates into new subscribers and new. Yeah, anyway. I
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess it's more about retaining subscribers at this point.
Yeah.
Wake up, Dick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sorry.
Let's talk about the rip.
Ah,
The
man.
rip.
Mm.
With this is
Ben
Matt
Affleck
Damon.
and Matt Damon.
Yeah, and then Kyle Chandler, Scott Atkins, Stephen Yen is there.
Yoon.
It is Joe Carnahan, who, for people who don't know, did like The Gray. He did The A-Team. He wrote Narc. He did Smokin' Aces.
He sure did. He does a lot of movies with Frank Grillo.
Yeah, and like I like his movies, and I wanted to start with that because I want to say
he's kind of like a dime store Tony Scott in my mind,
yes,
and not
that's what
necessarily in a bad way. Sorry.
well, no, it's just that's kind of what I. This is another straight to Netflix. Do you guys feel like this movie looks cheap, and it's weird that it has Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in it? Because that was my impression
Right.
of this movie was like, this feels like a straight to DVD. Like, again, I like everybody involved in it, so I don't mean to say this is bad. It just feels like it doesn't have like it looks a little like they didn't have quite the budget. Does anybody get that vibe?
Now that you mention it, yeah. But I kind of liked, it feels like it was written for that because I liked the premise, which is it's just a team of cops doing a raid on a house and they find that the warrant was there to get like $500,000, but there's like something like 8 million or so. There's millions of dollars there. So they're trying to figure out whether they're going to steal it and then it escalates from there and they're sort of stuck in this house or on this street with all of this money. And it's just like a hornet's nest, you guys, all these, it's very Smokin' Aces apparently.
Right.
So I like that idea, which necessitates kind of keeping it in one or a few locations. But yeah, now that you mention it.
Well, I have my theory, and I think I noted it before, which is that like, if you're Ben Affleck or Matt Damon, and you're like, give me a job, and they're like, okay, do you want to be a Smurf? And I'm like, not really.
No.
It's like, okay, do you want to be a villain in a Marvel film? And they're like, I really don't. And they're like, okay,
No.
well, Nolan already made his movie. Scorsese, is he making? No, he's not making anything right now. All right, so you're gonna have to go to like something smaller. Like it's in order to do
Right.
like an adult certain genres, like a cop thriller. It's like it kind of is like we're just not spending as much money on that anymore. And I feel like this isn't the first movie I've seen with like
Wolves.
A-listers.
Wolves
Yeah.
earlier this year with Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Exactly. Where you're like, this feels like, I don't want to use the term beneath
Or
them
wolves,
because,
rather. Wolves.
Wolf.
That's right. It was
where it's like,
yeah.
yeah, it feels like in order to do a certain genre now, they have to accept of like, okay, the production's a little cheaper right now. And like, I don't know. That's interesting.
No, I think I feel like this one was written for that, but I feel like you're definitely right. Like, this one doesn't seem like they compromised after the fact. This seems like it was planned to be sort of a cheap shoot. Because it seems like they did spend some money on some actors.
It just feels...
Right. There's a few Oscar nominations among that cast.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe they were just excited to do a movie together, Damon and Affleck, but then also this doesn't feel like some sort of, oh my god, Pacino and De Niro are in Heat.
Yeah, it's not like Heat.
It's just, they did a movie together. Okay. It's not going to be an event or a seismic thing.
No.
But the last duel was the...
Yeah, I did like that one. It feels kind of like
that was Ridley Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ridley Scott.
Okay.
And Ben Affleck's barely in that one, to be clear, but...
Okay. But it's funny because they have done a few times, like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are doing it again. They're getting together, and it's like they're not sworn enemies. I think they hang out every weekend.
Well,
I don't think getting them together is actually
it's like
hard.
they won the Oscar for the script, and I think that was like one of the draws of Last Duel was that they produced it, and I think they wrote the script or did a pass on it.
Right.
And at one point it was going to be the both of them in the two roles, but I think wisely they pushed Ben Affleck into being a weird king. Great at it. Great at it. Picture Affleck as a weird king. Awesome.
Oh yeah. I gotta watch that.
And they cast Adam Driver instead. Matt Damon's everybody's great in it. Jodie Comer. It's a very good movie. I think it's actually one of Ridley Scott's best movies. Anyway.
Nice. I think this looks good.
It does. Like I'm kind of like I'm into or like Trespass. Like thrillers about like a bunch of different sinister dudes all hunting for the same money in like a very tight location.
Cool.
Yeah, cops find money. They're like, maybe we keep money. And then other people are like, no, we keep money. We want money. That's what it seems like, right? And it's just a bunch of people who are like, we want money. Give us money.
Yeah. I'm into it.
And probably some other things happen too. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck can't trust each other.
It's just weird.
Why Matt not like Ben?
Right. Why Matt not like Ben?
Yeah.
It's weird because I'm just like, it's a weird one for them. And I'm so curious how this came together.
Right. Maybe it's just the Netflix thing where it's one of the ways you can release a movie to a ton of people, but nobody knows what it earned, so to speak. Like nobody actually knows. There's not going to be an article in a trade paper about how they failed at the box office.
Right.
They can just go do whatever, and that's that. You know.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. Like Ben Affleck.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, and I'll say my theory.
Oh no! Say your theory.
Oh, I think this might be kind of like like the Netflix streaming movie route might be like the new version of One for Them, One for Me.
Yeah, where they're like, we got to deal with Netflix. Netflix paid us a bunch of money.
Yeah, they'll give us $30 million a piece to do this really small movie.
They're producing this stuff together, so it's probably also like they read a script and they're like, I mean, it probably is a good script, frankly. And they probably read it and they're like, it'll be fun. Let's just do this. You know, like, I don't know. I honestly, there's a million ways.
Yeah, it's wild that like, I mean, they might have Netflix may have just made the best offer, but it's wild that like a Matt Damon, Ben Affleck production can't find theatrical distribution.
Right. My imaginary version, which definitely didn't happen, is that they both independently signed on to this film, showed up, and was like, "Oh, you? Oh, like, hey, weird." I just feel like they definitely have like the Clooney Brad Pitt, where it's like I feel like them getting together does like where it's like obviously on their own people see their movies, but it's like, oh, they're together. Because there's like, I guess, you know, there's a level of charisma there between them. So like, I don't know.
We all just like Ocean's 11 a lot. And so when Pitt and Clooney are together, it's cool. Or when Matt Damon and Casey Affleck's brother are together, that's cool. That's not really the same thing.
Oh,
but there are a couple of movies that we all saw a bunch of times in theaters and on cable, and then that we just are like, will these people get back together? You know,
yeah. You think Ben Affleck? Yeah. You think Ben Affleck hung out on the Ocean's 11 set a lot? You think he kept showing up and just being like, "Hey guys, what's up? I got nothing going on." They're like, "That's great, Ben."
Well, I hope
like,
so.
"Oh."
Well, I mean, that was right in the midst.
Hey, what if I just?
Wasn't that the midst of the J-Lo stuff?
Oh, maybe.
Bennifer.
So he was busy.
Oh, that's an interesting. I'll bet he would have been in Ocean's 11 if not for specifically being in a big weird pop culture thing. Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
that's my theory now.
It does seem like.
Why not?
Yeah, you like sent his brother.
Yeah, his brother
He was
was
like,
there.
you go do it. I like making up stories about famous people.
We should do that. Just the fucking most libelous,
Yeah, we're kind of already doing that. It's fine.
libelous podcast ever created.
I really need to talk about this next trailer because I just remembered what it is.
Oh my god, yeah, this one feels like a real duets.
Yeah, Sung Blue. This movie had me. For the first minute, I was like, I'm on board. And then it does something. Did that surprise you guys?
A little bit, because at first, well, I mean, it still does remind me of that movie that, oh gosh, I can't remember the title of it, but it's about that woman who could not, like that opera singer who absolutely could not sing.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember the movie I'm talking about?
Oh,
I know
not
of
the
it,
name,
yeah.
but I know the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And this kind of reminds me of that because it's about a Neil Diamond impersonator. But it's and sort of like,
impersonator.
oh, interpreter.
Interpreter.
Yeah. And like, sort of like their kind of small little weird world, and then it sort of becomes kind of sweet. So I was kind of getting that vibe from it, but then yes, it makes a switch to powerful drama in all caps halfway through.
It's a fucking biopic of somebody. It's so weird because it feels like the first thing, I think the first part of the trailer is what the movie really is. That's the vibe I get, is like, I think
it's a little weird, a little.
Yeah, and it's not like, look at these idiots. It's,
by the way, a little like Ed Wood, where it's like it's pointing out that they're absurd, but not in a way that's making fun of them.
But their relationship isn't absurd. It's Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. Should probably get that out there.
Oh yeah.
Which is fucking wild. And it starts.
And A Nation says I watched, what is it, Kate and Leopold or whatever. So like I gotta. Or was that Meg Ryan? I messed up. Anyway, it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Gosh, who was that? I think it was Meg Ryan.
Yeah, cut that.
I'm now. Maybe it's in the trailer, but I'm reading that Jim Belushi's in this, and that's interesting.
Jim Belushi? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are they doing?
That's like seeing Bigfoot.
Also Fisher Stevens, but that's whatever.
That is also
good
like seeing Bigfoot.
Yeah. And Christopher from The Sopranos.
Yeah, that's right.
Imperioli.
He's their bass player. Fucking Christopher from The Sopranos hanging out
Jim
in the back.
Belushi's. I hope every time Jim Belushi shows up, everybody just goes quiet and they just stand there looking at their feet for a little bit, and then Jim Belushi leaves and the movie continues.
Like he's an interloper. Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't know how to deal with the fact that he's in the
him.
room.
Jim showed up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know nearly enough about Neil Diamond, was my response to this trailer. Like
I assume this takes place in Boston.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I just there's so many layers of, it's about Neil Diamond, but then it's an impersonator, and then it's the struggle of whether it makes sense for he and his partner to be impersonating, and like if you're not into Neil Diamond in the first place, I don't know how you get into this.
This takes place in Milwaukee. I just think of every time I go to a Sox game, they play that stupid fucking song, but it's fine. I think the point is, that's the thing, is like the first half of it, to me, I was like, oh, I don't need to know who Neil Diamond is. This is like, oh, look at these people who have a very silly dream, and we're gonna feel like the first part, again, it's not mocking them, it's just more fun in games. And it felt like halfway through someone walked into the editing room and they're like, what are you doing? No. We want this to be like a drama, a powerful biopic drama. And the editor's like, well, I already started. And they're like, well, just change the second half. Who cares? Like that's what it really feels like.
Just do whatever. Florence Foster Jenkins is the name of that film. Starring Meryl Streep. I wish it stuck with, and I hope you're right that it's the initial tone where it's just kind of like a Lars and the Real Girl, like a genuine sweet story about human connection and being empathic and anyway, but just centered in a story around oddballs.
Yeah, because the second half I'm not interested in.
No,
I'm
I'm not interested in like this triumphant walk the line version of this story. It's like he's a Neil Diamond impersonator.
They start talking about his hardships and stuff, and like his daddy was this, and it's like, what are you doing? This is the director of Black Snake Moan, Hustle and Flow, Coming to America. It's all to say that he's not a stranger to weirdness and comedy. Black Snake Moan is one of those. I haven't watched that in a while, but that's a weird one.
Yeah,
it's a real weird one. So I'm like, it's possible that he made a weird movie that they're trying to fit
that they don't know how to
some
sell
category. Yeah.
I felt too removed from this whole trailer to want to see it by its entire deal. And it's not like actively objectionable or anything. I was just like immediately like Neil Diamond, not interested. Like just a flat. I didn't know I was so not into Neil Diamond. I just never think about him or listen to him.
Right.
Oh yeah. I had this with the Springsteen biopic where I'm like, I feel nothing for him. It's the Mad Men fucking meme. I don't think about you at all. Where it's like, no, I'm
you
good.
Don't think about the boss at all.
No. Super dope.
What do I gotta do, Dave?
I'm actually same. I've only heard like 2 or 3 Springsteen songs ever, and I should probably dig into it.
But
I don't know why. It's not like I don't want to. It just
I'm in the category where I've heard Springsteen songs without knowing that's what I was listening to. If that makes sense. Like I've been so incurious.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I like movies about oddballs, though, and so I hope that's... I hope Song Sung Blue sticks with that angle.
I also just like that Hugh Jackman is... He's unpredictable. Completely unpredictable.
He sort of is predictable in that he's a theater kid.
Oh, right.
Like, he's the most theater kid of most A-list actors, I think. But
you're right that every time something gets pitched to him, it's like blank stare until they go, and you sing. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Of
I'll
course.
do that. Yeah, sure.
And then the one time he ever deviated was Wolverine. And then he did that 100 times. But yeah, otherwise...
That's like Star Trek Voyager, The Doctor, and Seven of
Robert
Nine.
Picardo?
And Carrie, God damn it, what's her fucking name? Plays Seven of Nine.
Jerry Ryan, yeah.
Jerry
Ryan. You can really tell that they're theater kids because they keep making them sing in that. Like they keep finding excuses for like the emotionless Borg lady to be able to sing. Or they'll do, and it's Brent Spiner also, where you watch him as Data and you can tell they keep giving him like finding ways for him to do these like weird fucking parts in it because it's like, you're such a fucking theater kid. It's ridiculous.
They did do that a lot with Spock in the original series just because it's fun to play with characters that don't traditionally have emotions.
Oh, yeah, they love doing it. Well, it's also, I think, the actors of like, listen.
Yeah, I've got all these things I can do, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get parts. And it's like, you need to give me something. Give me something.
Yeah, I got to put a reel together. It can't all me. It can't be all me just staring blankly with shit glued to my face.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get any work after this.
Just one scene without the face stuff, please. I want forget singing. Let's just start with one scene of my own face. And then they set an episode on 1920s Earth, so then they have to take it off with genetic modification or something. Yeah.
Right.
Moriarty has to come take it off.
Weirdly, speaking of Voyager, our next trailer is Brian Fuller, who wrote 81 damn episodes of Star Trek Voyager.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, and also some DS9. Also created Dead Like Me. Also created Pushing Daisies.
Hannibal.
Seems to have a weird, and of course Hannibal. Seems to have a weird. Also created Star Trek Discovery. Did not realize that. This is Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny. This is.
I found this difficult to follow as a trailer. There was a lot going on.
I mean, I think it's what I say in the notes. I think it's Leon the Professional meets Pan Labyrinth.
I think it's
that's cool. You're probably right.
Yeah, at least that's how I was interpreting the trailer too. It seems cool. Yeah, it's a little girl whose parents are killed, and she's presenting it like they were killed by monsters, and the movie is set in this very dreamlike, surreal way. So it seems like they are, and then she meets Mads Mikkelsen, who's basically Leon the Professional. She's like, "You kill monsters," and then we come to realize that this is just the way she's like processing this trauma. Like the monsters were just like hitmen that came and killed her parents.
I think Sigourney Weaver was the monster.
Probably
sure.
with her stiletto handguns. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Her fucking shoes are guns. That's awesome.
It's pretty great. And it's a little sucker punchy too. And I'm vibing with this personally.
Me too.
I like this world that he's creating here.
I want to shout out 1-900 Hot Dog, the wonderful website. But Denard Dale just wrote a great next thing about Sucker Punch yet again this week. And so I as I was watching the trailer, I was like, am I mean if I'm thinking about Sucker Punch? Like, is it just because of Denard's good piece? But
I think it has,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sucker Punch is also this, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I do like having it set from the little girl's point of view and having everything be so extreme and kind of surreal, and the bad guys actually look like monsters. You know, you see them in silhouette, but they have limbs are too long. They have claw-like fingers. It looks like it's going to be really cool, like a cool idea.
I think Brian Fuller has given me more than he's taken away. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm like, he also wrote some DS9 where it's just like,
Hannibal's pretty good.
Hannibal is
pretty good.
I'm just like, I'm very, very curious to see what this is. It's definitely my speed. And then of course it's got Mads, it's got Sigourney Weaver. It's like, well, shit.
Yeah. Those two needed to be in a film together eventually.
And I hope I wasn't too negative coming in either. Like, I hope it's good. I just
no,
also it's like very original. There's always so much talk about why are movies only ever cookie cutter and franchises and so on. And then most of the things we're looking at this week are new. Like, great, really exciting.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, it's got Dasmalchian in it. David Dasmalchian.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's always
very sinister. In the little clip he's in this trailer.
I'm really happy that he has broken out enough that we'll accept him as a heroic role, but we're still like, yeah, get in that henchman pool, you freak. Like, it's still like
at some level he's still always going to be Schiff.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a paranoid schizophrenic. What do you expect to learn from him?
Yeah. Where it's like, it's that feeling of like, I can do other things too. And we're like, we know, we don't care. Yeah. I just learned something.
What's that?
He is apparently M. Bison.
Yes, he is.
In the mystery.
He sure is. I was about to mention that.
Yeah. A friend of mine at other little Discord we hang out on, he posted just the cast list of Street Fighter. And I know very little about Street Fighter, and I'm excited about how wild the group of people was. There's a lot of people I didn't expect to see the names of.
It's like a cabaret. I'm not seriously, that might be what they're going for. And that, like, Eric Andre is in it as the guy in the background of Balrog's stage.
It's so
the top
good.
hat dude.
I think they all know.
It's like musicians,
Right.
It's a whole eclectic mix of people.
I think they all know what the score is.
In it? Sure. All right. Yeah. Great. An obscure and queer country musician? Yeah, great. All right.
He's Vega.
Yeah, sure.
This is one where
because he wears a mask. He just brought his mask from home.
Yes.
I feel like this is like they were like, you want to be in this movie? You know, ironically. And they're like, oh, yeah, of course. Like, it feels like everybody is like in on the thing. I want to note, sorry, I know we were talking about another movie. The writer of Street Fighter is the writer of Iron Sky, The Coming Race, who then went from Iron Sky, The Coming Race to Captain America, Brave New World. And I'm like, that's a jump.
Oh, and
that's a jump.
I think one of the 1 or 2 episodes of the Winter Soldier TV show.
Yeah. I guess that's how he did it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, good for him. Right in the Street Fighter.
Man, I mean, Street Fighter. Jason Momoa is Blanca.
Yeah. I think Mortal Kombat helped, where everybody saw Mortal Kombat and they're like, well, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, just make it fun.
Yeah, just have fun.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, dare I say, doesn't matter.
It does. Yeah, you do not need to take it so seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I feel like they would have cast any person who is an actor and approached them and was like plausible for the role. You know what I mean? Like if they're medium famous and it would be funny, they could just ask for a role and get it. You know?
Right, and no one can be like, this is beneath me, and they're like, oh, but not for Raul Julia then. And it's like, okay,
was it
fine,
beneath Raul Julia?
There you go.
It's not against Jason Momoa. He's in this movie. Or beneath Jason Momoa. He's in this movie.
Yeah.
Andrew Koji.
Yeah, there's also probably people who are just like, I love Street Fighter. Like, that's got to be a factor, frankly.
Well, yeah. I'm sure. Fuck it. That's why Eric Andre's in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. I think the director also directed Bad Trip, the prank movie that he made.
Right. This is true.
With Laurel Howery and Tiffany Haddish, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about another movie. Let's talk about Coyotes with Justin Long.
Yeah. And Kate Bosworth. Hello, Kate
Bosworth. And Kate Bosworth, yeah.
Yeah. It's weird that Justin Long, I don't know when it happened, but when I see him now, I go, oh, yeah. Sweet. It's Justin Long, we got a movie now.
Because he's been a horror ghoul for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Like he shambles into a movie and does some fucking funny ass thing. Like, oh yeah, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Justin Long fighting coyotes.
Yeah. It looks kind of like Piranha. Less tongue-in-cheek than Piranha, but definitely a little tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was less silly than I expected. Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
my hot
less
take
silly
is,
than you might expect, for sure.
Well, that's The Grey with Liam Neeson. When you watch that and you're like, I'm going to watch this fun movie about him fighting wolves. And then you're like, this is brutal. Like, this is at times kind of upsetting.
I was thinking of this movie does not look as outwardly, this movie does not look as funny as this one, but this reminded me of Cocaine Bear, which is like surprisingly brutal. For what you might think that movie is.
Okay. Here's my hot take. Is there's a line. There's a line of what animals will we watch someone kill? Shark is that line. Shark is the line.
And the shark has to be bad.
Yes.
We have to not like the shark.
Right, and we shouldn't kill sharks. Like they don't need us to kill them.
Yeah, we're coming into their house. Yeah.
This trailer seems to want to highlight how many coyotes are shot dead. Because, I think in this trailer alone, you see them blow away several coyotes. And I don't think that's actually what people are going to want. Watching Cocaine Bear, spoilers, they don't kill the bear. The hero isn't going to kill the bear. Watching the Grey.
They don't exactly make the bear heroic, though. Like I said, it's pretty brutal. And that bear kills people.
But it doesn't matter. And even the Grey, they end before he starts killing the wolves. They know, even though these wolves are a real fucking problem, I think even the Grey kind of avoids.
Wolves are too noble. Wolves are too noble.
Exactly.
I think they're rolling the dice on coyotes because coyotes are kind of mangy.
Right, and I don't think I don't think it's going to work. They look more like dogs than wolves.
I don't think so. They make them look like werewolves in this. They're all CG, first of all, which is a good instinct.
Right.
Let's just after RRR, we don't need real animals anymore. We've proven that we don't need real animals.
Yeah,
they're visibly not real animals in RRR. That did not diminish the hype at all.
Right.
So. But yeah, I think you're right. I think people are still going to be they're not going to like this. It's going to be too close to shooting dogs, I think.
Yeah.
They're gonna call it
such a good
shooting
point about the
dogs.
dog person community. Like, and I'm glad they love dogs so much, but like they really love dogs. You really can't trespass that or like mess with that.
Yeah.
Like no, they're not on board.
we like movies.
We do.
And we like horror. But it's still ultimately escapism. Like that movie Good Boy that's coming out. I've seen so many people being like, that dog better not fucking die in that movie.
It's like, guys, are you kidding?
Yeah, if
dog's not gonna
it
die in
came
this
out that
movie.
the dog died, that movie would tank, you know? It's just like I'm like,
Yeah.
I think it's just it's people aren't gonna respond well.
And the CG coyotes to me did not look very mangy. They look like pretty put together in a way that will evoke the "don't hurt dogs" thing. You know, like if they look like zombies or something, it would be different. But
It's also
they look pretty
people-
put together.
Right. It's also people trapped in their Hollywood
These
Hills
are
home.
magazine coyotes.
Truly,
Right.
they're too Hollywood
Yeah.
to me. Yeah.
Those are the
Well-
glamour coyotes. Those are the money coyotes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
But
like
it's
that
also
coyote has
people-
a fur guy. They have a paws guy. Yeah.
These coyotes have personal trainers, okay? You can't hold them yourself to those coyote standards.
yeah.
It's also though people trapped in a house in the Hollywood Hills that's their home. So I'm like, oh, is it rich people shooting coyotes? Like, not everybody in the Hollywood Hills is necessarily rich, but I think for most people,
Right.
they hear Hollywood Hills
Right,
and
right.
they're thinking like. So I just don't. I'm not sure. Like again, maybe it's different.
Yeah, it could be, because I do get a bit of a Joe Dante vibe. So it could end up being something where it's like the coyotes are trying to drive these rich assholes out of the hills because that's where they live.
There's a forest fire apparently. And so but the forest fire makes it worse because I'm like, oh, so the fire has driven the coyotes who are trying to live
Right.
into this area. And it's like, this is what it's like. Just have them trapped in the woods. Put them in a situation where you where you feel more sympathetic. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the trailer is not, maybe we're misinterpreting it, but it sure seems like it's like, yeah, we're going to kill these coyotes. And I'm like, well, I don't want to see that. I don't know.
Totally.
It also focuses a lot on how much punishment the humans are going to take.
Yes, there's also humans
Like,
fucked up.
I do want to stress that. Like, we do see a couple of coyotes get blasted, but it is more about the coyotes fucking people up.
Right.
right. Yeah,
Don't
that's
get me. Like, I would shoot coyotes in this situation.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I would
Yes.
definitely not do what Justin Long does in this trailer and go outside by myself to try and shoo the coyote away.
Right. That's
Wouldn't
very
do
funny of
that.
him. Yeah, again, it's not about logic. It's just about what people want to see in a movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't know. We'll see. Because there are people who actually deal with coyotes who are like, yeah, fuck coyotes. Like if you live in the country, you don't like coyotes. Same with deer. They're just giant rats. They're awful.
Yep.
Yeah, especially people who have outdoor cats and stuff. They lose them to coyotes, and then they hate coyotes forever. You know? Like,
Yeah.
sure.
It's true.
Anyway, should we talk about this next one?
Yeah, we should.
Last Samurai Standing, which is Battle Royale, but samurai. That's all you
This
have
is-
to say.
Yeah, this is such like a middle school lunch table idea. I'm so glad they've made this film.
Yes.
Just 100 samurai, I think.
I'm sorry. I'm also learning this is a TV series.
Fuck yes.
Not a movie.
Of course. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Let us see all 100 fights.
This
It's-
whole show was written on wide ruled notebook paper and like
Yes.
gel pen. Yeah.
It's real ultimate power. It's like
It's
this
real
is-
ultimate
yeah.
power, yeah.
What's that ninja movie? Ninja Assassin is another one
Mhm.
where it's like, oh, what if ninjas were fucking awesome? And yeah. Oh,
Correct. Great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's 292 samurais gathered
Oh, wait,
for
that's
Battle
even better
Royale.
than what I said.
Yep. There's 100 billion yen prize.
Dave,
they have
for a
wooden
half a
tags.
second, I thought you were about to say there's 100 billion ninjas. Even though you already said there were 292 ninjas, you started right away with another number that was so big.
Right.
My whimsical heart and imagination ran away with me, Dave.
Yeah.
You really
It's
elated
based
me
off
and then
of-
dropped me back to the earth. I'll have to
It's
settle
based
for
off of,
292 samurai. Sorry.
No, it's based off of a manga, which makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like they'll also make clear it's not historical, which is great. Like I just want like one beat of this never happened, and then great. Let's do it.
Last shot. It's like a pullout,
Well-
and it finally says, "This never happened"
Have
on the screen.
Have the game show host come riding in on a velociraptor. Then that's a good shorthand. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, this isn't real.
I mean, if this was based on a true story, I would.
This is
lose my
based
mind.
on so many thoughts I had.
Yeah. I want them to lean in the other way and say based on a true story from 2017 or something like that. Change my life. Change my life. Movie.
Dedicated to the survivors of the 2017 when this happened.
Samurai
the
Max.
the samurai battle royale.
Yeah. Fuck yes.
Yeah. So this movie is dedicated to the brave freedom fighters of the samurai battle royale.
Holy shit. I got nothing else to say about this
Yeah.
except
Looks awesome.
how fucking pumped I am.
Fucking awesome as shit. Let's move on.
Yeah.
It's one of the most straightforward pitches I've ever received. Yeah.
It really is. It's like,
Incredible. Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't frame it as, they probably said Squid Game Samurai.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah.
And that's surely what the trailer is certainly what the trailer is evoking too, for sure.
I imagine someone walking into Netflix, kicking the door open, saying Squid Game Samurai, them going, how much? And they go, 200 million. And they're like, I can give you 75 million.
Here's
And they're like,
600
"Done."
million.
Yeah.
Oh, they just go up.
Yeah.
No, you know. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about fucking Die My Love. Couple of freaks. They don't even mention, you know who else is in this? So it's Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson just being weird little freaks, just crawling around, doing their thing. Also in this movie is Nick Nolte. And I'm like, well, that's dangerous.
Oh.
And then also Lakeith Stanfield is there and Sissy Spacek. It's like, okay, stop it.
I'm so proud of them that will be surprises for anyone who saw the trailer. It's great,
Yeah.
right? You know, like maybe they Google it or whatever. But it's good when there's really a wild Nick Nolte appears in your movie.
It's terrifying.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, you're never prepared. It's the worst jump scare.
Yeah. It's Leanne Ramsey, who did
We need to talk about
Kevin. So everybody
Yeah.
buckle up is the point. It is also the writer. Let's see. One of the writers did the Dead Ringers TV series. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this
Okay.
isn't gonna be like a happy movie. That's my guess.
Yeah, probably really, really, really uplifting. It's based on a Spanish novel. It's about a woman with postpartum depression
Yeah, not a happy one.
who is really spiraling into psychosis, which makes sense now. The trailer is quite surreal.
Yeah, the trailer, you almost think like, is this a possession movie? Is this a
Yeah,
horror
yeah.
movie? Is this supernatural? And then, yeah, it's like, no, none of those
Right.
things.
Yeah, I never saw the actual movie, but it reminded me of the trailers for that movie called Mother, I think. With a
Yeah, Mother.
Mother.
It's exclamation point.
Exclamation
That's it.
point.
Yeah,
Mother.
With
Yeah.
because Jennifer Lawrence, and then also just a lot of flipping out in the house.
Yeah, it's Darren Aronofsky, so that one's also a bummer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be
I
good.
like J-Lo. I like J-Lo too.
J-Lo,
I think
J-Lo.
I think the Hunger Games derailed her a little bit, but she's sort of like since been
I mean,
like,
she
I'm an actor.
she still collected some Oscar noms and an Oscar.
Yeah. I think she's a very good actress that doesn't always necessarily like choose like stuff like what's Silver Linings Playbook, where it's like David O. Russell, and you're like,
She's really attached to the hip to David O. Russell.
Yeah, it's sort of like a very good actor that isn't necessarily choosing. Like Mother, I liked Mother, but like, who's gonna fucking watch Mother? You know, it's that where it's like, she does a lot of misery stuff, and this feels like one more thing where it's like, I will watch this once, feel really bummed out, and never watch it again, right?
Yeah.
Like, again, this can't be happy.
Well, you never know.
It's labeled as dark comedy, so. I don't know.
Yeah. And I like Robert Pattinson and stuff. He was very good as Batman. So
yeah, and he's doing his weird little freak stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, I just love that they're like, this set it's like, man.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I would like putting Robert Pattinson, Lakeith Stanfield, and Nick Nolte in the same movie. Just like you said earlier, that just sounds like trouble. That's dangerous.
Yeah, it's just so much acting.
Yeah.
So much acting.
So much like off kilter acting.
Right. Like, I kind of imagine nobody on set could have a conversation.
No,
with each other because they don't feel like none of them are like the right vibe. It feels like, where like Robert Pattinson and Nick Nolte, I can see them both walking away like, I don't know what to do with this guy. I can't talk to this guy. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think it was Ebert. There's some saying where it's like the movie needs to be more interesting than if all these actors just had dinner and you got to watch that. And this movie could be more interesting, but it may also not be more interesting than all these people having dinner.
I don't know.
It's an excellent point. That's how I felt about the new Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't see it. How is it?
Very surprisingly flat.
Okay,
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, but like very little chemistry. Weird, considering who's in it.
Right.
Yeah,
but, that's so weird. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
right?
it was.
So
I think it was just.
Yeah.
It was so safe. I think that because they're like, guys, okay, this is our third attempt at a Fantastic Four. No, sorry, fourth attempt at a Fantastic Four. Let's just do something that people won't get upset about. And it just felt like it was like, I don't know. I've forgotten about it completely. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it didn't work. A Fantastic Four movie should not be forgettable. Yeah.
I mean, it made all the money. Like
forgettable. I didn't even mean to do that.
Hey, die, my love.
I've Mad Magazined them into oblivion.
Yeah, you did.
They'll never come back from that.
Yeah.
Nothing cuts deeper than Mad Magazine. Those fold-ins, forget it. If you're the subject of a mad fold-in, you can't show your face.
Oh, yeah.
In polite society ever again. No, this movie looks good. I'll watch this movie. We need to talk about Kevin is. I think it's.
I haven't watched it. I just know what it is.
Is that about a shooter or something?
Yeah, it's a pretty notorious film for being just like really melodramatic misery porn.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not badly directed or anything, but it just has this. Like there's parts of it that are very, very funny that it doesn't realize, and it's just like it was like tone deaf melodramatic. So there's the risk of that with this, I suppose. But
yeah,
I mean, this is in that place of like, it looks like it's probably a very good movie that I like making fun of for just being one of those movies. Like it just feels like an art film, you know? It's like, look at your fucking aspect ratio. Look at that fucking aspect ratio. Couldn't have a normal one, huh? You freaks, you weird little art school freaks. Like it's just had to be different. Like it's that vibe, and I love those movies. Again,
yeah, that is better than we've made the Fantastic Four and the proper Marvel aspect ratio. So
exactly.
Release a film that we've created. Yeah.
No, give me a Lighthouse every now and then.
Yeah, I liked that fucking A Ghost Story, but that's a movie that, again, when you look at it, you're like, what a fucking art school film.
Yeah, it's almost twee.
Yeah.
Let's put a sheet on Casey Affleck.
Yeah, and he's a ghost.
And he's a ghost.
Like, but it's not funny. It means something.
It's not fucking funny. This is
and then
serious.
I watched it. I was like, yeah, you did a good job. This all means something. It's good.
Although, it is a little funny.
It's still funny.
Well, let's take it back to Silence of the Lambs. Ted Levine had to know he was being a little funny.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Quite.
Fat dude.
I'd say that all the Hannibal Lecter stuff have that. Like, I just rewatched Red Dragon, and
Man.
that wheelchair on fire rolling down the street will never not be funny to me.
It's funny how
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
like preserved that scene is in every adaptation of Red Dragon. It's in the Michael Mann one. It's in the some asshole made that. Wasn't that like
I don't know.
Wasn't it like fuck, who made Red Dragon? Wasn't it Brett Ratner?
Brett Ratner.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's the other surprising thing every time.
But yeah, it's in that one, and on the TV show it happens too.
Amazing.
It happens to a different character in the TV show.
And then, of course, it's in Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Seminal usage of a wheelchair out of control.
It genuinely is. It genuinely is.
Yeah.
There's a scene where the entire the gas station explodes, and he's just laying in front of it in his wheelchair. There's so much more to that film than what Paul Rudd shows you.
We gotta watch that. We haven't watched that on a Friday night, have we?
We have, but it's been a while.
I don't think I have. I think I might have been away for that.
It's great.
I need that. All right, we have one more trailer. This has been floating around for a while, but it was time to pull the ripcord on Megadoc.
Yeah.
It's not a doc about a shark, sadly.
No.
Nor is it a doc about Megatron.
Yeah. It's about the movie Megalopolis. Many commenters have said, like, why didn't you call it Megadocalypse?
Megadocalypse, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's Coppola's tremendous fart of a movie that I've seen. Have you guys seen?
I actually haven't seen it.
It just sounds
I've
like
seen
a real effort. It sounds like really pushing something up a hill. Just tremendous fart. He really, really sat on this, really forced it out.
There's no doubt
it's like a 38-second fart. It was really substantial. I don't know that much air could be in the human colon. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just Megalopolis. Having seen it, I will say, like, it's not going to go, like, it's not going to be fun to watch. It's not.
Yeah, okay.
It has moments that are fun to watch. An overall vibe of, like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I figured it didn't. Because like War of the Worlds like blew up for like 2 or 3 weeks just because of how like notably bad it is, and this one didn't get that same attention. So I figured it was just kind of like not bad. It has in an interesting way.
It has a couple wild moments. One of which featuring John Voight. And there's
in that fucking hat that they show us in this trailer.
Yes.
That hat. What is that?
All right, the movie is as out of control as you're picturing. Don't get me wrong.
He looks like a member of the Spice Guild.
Right. It's like a Birdemic.
Or the Space Guild, rather.
Where it's like Birdemic is one where it has the highs are high, but then there's a lot of like.
There's a lot of.
All right, I'm bored.
Yeah, most of Birdemic is boring.
Yeah, and this is kind of in that category. I wouldn't say don't see it, but this is all to say that
you kind of can't. It's like you can't find it anywhere. I don't think. Unless I'm
really
super
mistaken. He's touring it again. I think he was trying to lean into it's bad.
Oh, he's trying to pull a Morbius.
Yeah, he was trying to morbid. But I do think this
Morbolopolis.
Yeah.
Oh
I think this documentary matters though.
What's that?
That makes me more excited to see the documentary if I don't need to see the movie.
Oh yeah, yes. I would definitely watch the documentary for sure.
I think they should have called this Hearts of Darkness 2, and just because Coppola, I had forgotten, is famous for one of the biggest documentaries about making a movie, Hearts of Darkness, about the making Apocalypse Now. And that documentary is about how no one knew what the fuck they were doing. They were all on drugs and it was chaos, and somehow a good movie came out of it. And this feels like the cautionary flip side where they're like, most of the time that makes a bad movie. Like this movie.
Cool. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's my thought.
Yeah, Coppola, my dad especially loved The Godfather so much that I just want to like help or protect Coppola as some sort of favor in return. But also it seems like a lot of things he's made for like 30 years are weird. And apparently there was like people who felt sexually harassed on the set of Megalopolis and stuff. And like
Yes.
it seems like a bad time.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, this is like the politics are very, I would call them bad and confusing. Like it's sort of old man yelling at cloud where you're like,
Hell yeah.
he's like trying to talk about the state of America and he's just not really equipped to.
Yes. Yeah, this also reminds me, I read like a summary of how it's trying to do parallels to a part of ancient Roman history, and his take on the parallels sounds like a mess. Like just really poor use of the Gracchi and a bunch of Roman history that doesn't really apply so much.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
This
That's really
documentary,
funny.
it's a nice reminder because they interview Lucas. It's a nice reminder of like, right, all these guys hang out, and that's weird. Like they're all on the patio.
Well, they all
somewhere
came up
complaining.
together. You know, they were all
Yeah.
like Coppola and George Lucas and Spielberg, and they all sort of blew up at the same time.
Yeah.
Right, and they like all went to USC or something at like the
I
exact
think that's right.
year
Yeah, I
or
think that's right.
something. Yeah, they're all like buddies and changed cultural history. And once in a while, they watch one of them do something weird, and the others have to be like, "Yeah, I know him really well. I don't know what to do about it."
Yeah. And I like that he's in this. He's, I don't know. He's like, he's the opposite of me as a director. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that does make sense that they're like,
I think he's right. Yeah.
they're like, well, we both have beards, but like we like it, his what's his argument that he overplans, Coppola just wings it, which I'm sort of like, Lucas, I don't know if you I don't know how meticulous George Lucas is. Like he's not Kubrick. But,
Right. Yeah,
but no,
you're right.
I get that.
I think George Lucas like over fixates on only parts of making the Star Wars prequels, and then like lets other parts just fall apart. He doesn't over plan everything in an effective way. He just gets lost in making one Jedi look funny to him or cool to him, and then doesn't make the script or the editing work.
Right. He's like a perfectionist in weird places. Whereas Coppola is just sort of like, I see it, but I don't know. This is.
And then also Coppola's like, everyone in this club scene just kiss and touch each other. And then obviously there's harassment and weird stuff, and it's bad.
Exactly.
So that's a crime. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's that product of like, we're making art, man. We're gonna push boundaries, and it's like we're also at work. Like,
yeah,
you're
it's also
making
like
art.
a job. Yeah, I mean that's very leftover from the auteur era of filmmaking,
it's like,
where it's like, you gotta, everything is worth it for the film, and then that's how you get the helicopter crash.
Right, exactly.
Twilight
And it's
Zone.
like you're over there making art. That extra over there is trying to pay their fucking rent.
Yeah,
It's
calm the hell
different.
down. Yeah,
I'm just generally excited about like a documentary about this fucking group of people. Like just Shia LaBeouf in there. It's just going to be like, fuck, man.
Yes, like this is the kind of thing I dream about for bad movies. Is a huge in-depth documentary like this. Like the one about Batman and Robin on the Batman and Robin DVDs is great. Empire of Dreams is great. Honestly, the making of episode 1 is good.
Yes. I think what we're kind of nostalgic for was
and of course Lost Soul, the
Dr. Moreau.
Sorry.
There's this beautiful era where DVDs came out and they made special features, and nobody making them yet realized that people are going to watch them. And they were like, we can say and do whatever we want. So you get this era of like commentary where they're like, I fucking hated that actor, hated that guy. Like where they're just like airing out all the laundry and like not giving a fuck and talking about how bad the movie was or like and it's like, it got so buttoned up after that.
It did.
And it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to see a documentary that's like, all right, so let's talk about how this fucking went wrong.
Yeah, be candid. Be candid.
Yeah.
That's the only interesting thing about, I don't want like an electronic press kit. I want like an actual candid behind the scenes doc.
Yeah, I want to see Coppola get into a fight with Shia LaBeouf and neither of them be right.
Right.
That's what I want.
And nobody intervene.
Yeah.
because it's like
Making of
two
the-
sharks fighting.
Yeah, the making of The Shining is another fascinating one because it's Kubrick's daughter with a camera. So she's like all up in Jack Nicholson's shit. And you can tell Jack Nicholson doesn't necessarily like it, but it's Kubrick's daughter. So it's like,
Got put up with
It's
it.
just- yeah, that's a good making of. The ones where you're like, there's no heroes here. like I don't, yeah. It's, yeah.
I love a good doc like this. Like I like documentaries in general, and it's nice to get one that so encapsulates my interests. I'm fascinated by bad movie. I'm fascinated with bad art.
Yeah.
and what comes together to make bad art. And also it's nice to have a doc that's like low stakes. Like there's so much
Yeah,
like
that's
true
it.
crime is just what everyone is now. And it's like, I don't necessarily, I don't know.
Yeah, I will say this doc is trying to romanticize the film a little bit, where like people being like,
of course.
people are going to talk about it. It's interesting, and like, oh, people didn't like Apocalypse Now when it came out, and it's like,
Yeah,
this
they
is a different
did
thing.
though.
Yeah,
But what if I say they didn't?
yeah.
This is pretty interesting.
Oh man, let's thank some more producers.
Let's do it.
Big thank you to Chester's Prophet. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you to Christopher Robert Sparks Esquire.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dan Hackroyd.
Thank you.
Thank you to David Knife Boot
Knife
Henson. Thank you to Deborah's awesome. Barbara's great and cancer can go to hell.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Slaphammer has seen the Minecraft movie 17 times.
That's a
Thank
lot.
you. Thank you to Driftless is building a Tower of Skulls with his tracksuit ninjas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Exploding Runes.
Thank you.
Thank you to Funky J Mostly Comes Out at Night Mostly. Thank you to Happy Ed Classic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let me jump in here. Thank you to Heathcliff's Helping Handfuls.
Thank you.
Thank you to Highlander likes the way Tom says pretty sweet.
Thank
Thank you to
you.
Ombre.
Thank you.
Thank you to I've been listening to old episodes of Gamefully Unemployed and shit 2018 was such a simpler time.
Yep.
Thank you to Impossible Worlds. We have your Swaim and will release him for the cost of your subscription.
Thank you.
Thank you to Joe Man, the annoying skeleton.
Thank you.
Thank you to Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
Thank you.
Thank you to Look Mime on a podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mackenzie Fuck Shuffling with Willem Dafoe's confusingly large dick. Chill.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mike the Lurker.
Thank you.
And thank you to Norm from Cheers.
Thanks.
Norm!
Norm. We're getting new Amityville horror. That was
Sure.
inevitable.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
That was absolutely. That's like the least surprising thing.
But it's David F. Sandberg who made Trick or Treat. Is that right?
He made Lights Out.
Oh, Lights Out. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I wonder if he's excited to do it or if it's just sort of a gig, you know?
I don't know.
I know we
I
probably
hope
can't
he's
know.
excited.
It's just I just wonder with any like big franchise, you know.
I think about this too, where it's like, if you're starting out, if you have a career as a director or writer, inevitably it's going to be easier to write remakes and sequels where they're like, hey, we got this. Do you want to do this? And like, I think all you can do is go like, oh yeah, I liked that. I'll make another, you know, like, and some of them are very good. Some of them aren't. And so it's just like, I don't know. It's weird that horror remakes and sequels feel like they're baked into the genre to me.
Cool.
Where I'm like,
Yeah.
I grew up watching the sequels, you know, where it's just like, and there's always original stuff happening with horror that it feels like it never really is as much of a problem, I guess. Where I'm like, oh yeah, they're making 20 screens. They're also making this thing over here that's new, you know. They're making Long Legs over there, and they're also making more Nightmare on Elm Street. It's just like it is. It's just,
I like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
sequelable, very remakeable. It feels like natural in the entire genre. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like comedy where it's like, I haven't seen the new Naked Gun, but it's like, is it funny? Then it works, you know, like that sort of
Totally.
with some of this stuff where it's like a horror remake. It's like, well, is it scary? Is it good? All right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Naked
Or
Gun
even-
needs to be funny in the same kind of way, though. And I think it
Oh, for
pulls
sure.
that one off. But I think it's less precious in that way for horror, like you're saying.
I actually do agree, though, that horror they do get away with doing it in different ways. But like that's what I liked about the first Omen, where it wasn't just that they was scary, but it felt like a movie from that era. Weirdly, where it was like I'm also making the scares very The Omen. Where it is true that horror movies do have their unique brands of what makes them scary, and I do think that's important.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Because I could see any director being like, "It's cool that I get to be part of the lineage of one of the big ones." Like Amityville Horror is famous; it's a big one. It's cool.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's there's certain horror sequels that I'm just like, yeah, I like that one. I enjoy The Omen 4 or something like that. And it's like. Like there's a weird chance to like have your horror sequels stand out along the way, I think. Big news, not surprising to anybody who saw the first one. Michael Caine is coming out of retirement for The Last Witch Hunter 2.
If anything was going to bring him out of retirement, it's The Last Witch Hunter 2.
Yes, Vin Diesel's the best Vin Diesel movie.
Indeed, yes. Genuinely excited for another Last Witch Hunter.
Alex, have you seen The Last Witch Hunter?
Never seen it. Yeah, I kind of haven't heard of it.
It's about a witch hunter, and he's like...
He's the last one. He's like kind of the last one.
Is he, though? I don't actually think he is the last witch.
He is. He is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah Wood's in it.
I saw the name in the stock, and I was like, I am 50% sure I have heard of that. Like, not super sure I've heard of that, but it rings a bell.
It's one of those movies where you hear about it and you're like, oh, look at this cheesy like movie that got made. I'll watch it for laughs. And you sit down and then you quietly watch it. And then you finish watching and you're like, do they make sequels to this? No.
Are they going to make 4 of these?
Nice.
Yeah. I like The Last Witch Hunter. I don't know what...
We all had a blast.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It was like a whole group of us watched it and really just kicked our feet up in the air. It was so fun. It's just a movie about his D&D character, basically.
Yeah.
He's through some magic convenience, he teleports his D&D character to modern day. So he's just a medieval dude named Calder, fucking fighting witches in the modern world, and Elijah Wood is his little buddy. But spoilers, he turns on him. He's the bad guy.
Yeah. It's fascinating, Vin Diesel, because he is friends with multiple olds. Like he's been seen hanging out with Michael Caine, and then Judi Dench as well.
Nice.
He loves the olds, and the olds love him, and they seem like really like respectful. Yeah,
great. Yeah.
Oh, there's definitely some red flags about him. I'm pretty sure as well. But this is like it's just this fascinating thing where like the Fast and the Furious are his least interesting things.
Oh yeah,
cool.
I care about that the least. The most recent Triple X and this.
Yeah, Triple X is a blast. This is a blast. Riddick, sure,
right.
Yeah, I like Riddick.
Yeah,
I'll watch Riddick. I like that it's dark and stupid.
Yeah,
has Carl Urban in it.
Yeah, it does. And this is fucking... Yeah, was Michael Caine in the first one?
He was, but he's in a coma for most of it, remember?
Oh, yeah!
He's in it as mentor character who is clearly going to die, and then he doesn't.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Incredible film.
Michael Caine,
is he also, as the witch hunter... Now I'm curious if the witch hunter, if you know from the first movie, if he like hunts people besides women. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like he fights Elijah Wood and stuff, and it doesn't just feel like you're watching a guy hunt women. Like it's actually a lot
it's
of
all the
supernatural enemies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
okay, perfect. I'm in. Great. Yeah.
I think witches cover everything. Any kind of, well, no, maybe it is just women in this movie. But anyway, he is fighting all sorts of supernatural boogans.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Has Michael Caine won an Oscar?
Yes, Hannah and her sisters.
Okay.
Remember, he famously wasn't there to accept it because he was filming Jaws of Revenge.
Oh, right. Because I'm realizing Michael Caine is one of those guys where it's just like time has made him really prestigious, but you look at his whole career and you're like, man, he's in some shitty movies,
He is, but he's very good in all of them.
Yes, he's great at all of the
Yeah.
shitty movies.
Well, and it's just funny to get here, and he's had so many incredible roles over a career that's lasted, I don't know, fucking 60 years.
Yeah, he's got like the Nicolas Cage where he's just like, yeah, I'll be in that. I'll be in that. Yeah, I'll be in that.
And then
like some of them are very good.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
some of them are Jaws of Revenge.
I like Jaws the Revenge.
And he wins his Oscar for a freaking Woody Allen movie.
Yeah.
Works a lot. And he's in like every Christopher Nolan movie for a while.
Oh yeah, he like
Yeah.
It was either going to be Christopher Nolan or Vin Diesel that got him out of retirement.
I
now
think
Vin Diesel's in a Christopher Nolan movie. Holy shit!
Right, right.
It's just oh man.
He's gonna reverse age. He's gonna show up and he's gonna be 40.
It's just Vin Diesel and Christopher Nolan said there would be a moment where Christopher Nolan would see Vin Diesel and fucking Michael Caine talking and just be like, wait, do you guys know each other? Like how do you guys know each other?
Vincent and all get together and play adventures in the forgotten realms.
It's a good
Oh my
impression.
god.
It's lots of magic,
Yeah.
but that's not magic. It's real magic. I got a better Caine,
Oh
but
fuck.
it's too high pitched today.
I assume the reason he came out of retirement for this is he's also just going to be like, what if he's just in a
he's just
hospital
gonna be
bed
sitting
for the
in a
whole
room.
thing in a
you
coma?
kidding? Yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
going to be an Ian Holm in The Hobbit sitch. They're going to go to him and film him in his living
They'll build
room.
the set around
Yeah,
him.
he's not going. They're going to hang up a green screen behind him. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right. There's
Good
some
for
like
him.
Jaws
Happy.
the Revenge merch in the background by accident. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
It's definitely his house.
Publicity photo of him in Jaws the Revenge
Yeah.
on the mantle.
I can't fucking wait for this. This is
Yeah.
a gift.
It's going to
fun.
be so good.
Remember Bloodshot? That was
Yes.
a gift too.
I do remember Bloodshot.
I don't.
Oh
Yeah.
man. If
I
you
don't know
need
enough
to,
about
it's
Vin
fine.
Diesel. Yeah.
I would call him, this seems like, I hate doing it and putting things on people, but he's kind of new Seagal. Although he's more interesting than Seagal. He makes more interesting films.
Well,
Like-
Seagal
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be an apt comparison. He does have some allegations.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I would say in terms of acting and style, but like the movies he picks are more over the top. You know,
I
like
think
if you had
he's-
to
I
like
think
do
he's-
1-to-1.
I think he's more of a mix of Seagal and Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
in the
It's
sense
hard.
that he has the need to be the coolest, but he's actually interesting to watch. Obviously, he's charismatic. He can actually do some stuff. He doesn't mind, like when it's not Fast and the Furious, he'll show off the other cast. Like in Triple X, he's fine to show off how cool his team is.
Yeah.
And he just has the goofiest little boy ideas, and he sticks to them so like earnestly.
Yeah.
Like he
It's
picks
ju-
like weird high concept shit like Arnold would, but there's the
Right.
added layer of he takes himself very seriously like a Seagal, and that's funny.
And he's one of the only ones right now who will do weird, broad. Because it used to be like you'd get a time cop. You know,
That's true,
Like we used to
yeah.
have, and now it's just like he's a man who works a regular job and has to beat up some criminals, and that's the movie a million times.
Can't we make him like a human jetpack?
Right? Come on now.
Something cool? I don't know.
That's Jason Statham is the new Van Damme, right? They're both kicky. They're both kicky honkies. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
kicky.
And then
They got
every older
thumpers.
actor is Liam Neeson in Taken, but a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So other news, Paramount Skydance is preparing to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. It's just going to be one. It's all Megacorp. We're going to Megacorp this.
It's all just going to be one megacorp. Boy, Warner Brothers is just. How did Warner Brothers,
Warner Brothers.
one of the most storied film studios, become like just this worthless brand that is getting traded back and forth?
It's wild.
The
Like, how did
fuck
it get
is
devalued?
happening?
It's
They
Warner
paid
goddamn
David
Brothers.
Zaslav $500 million to completely tank the value of Warner Brothers.
Yeah. It's like if the Empire State Building was a Spirit Halloween. It's like, how did this happen?
What did you do?
Seriously.
Just my God. Like
Warner Brothers.
these kinds of mergers, this kind of shit should be illegal.
Because
Yeah,
also,
but
Wasn't that the lesson of Wall Street?
Just
Sorry.
looking at
Yeah.
the names, is it a merger of mergers? Because both the companies that are merging have merger names, right?
Yes,
Right.
I think
That
it's a
are
merger.
the
It's-
merger,
yeah.
so previous mergers.
It's like when
It's a
two people with
megazord.
hyphenated. It's people with hyphenated last names get married and then they have a kid, and you're like, oh fuck, man, just prick a new name, get a new name or something.
Right.
It's gotten out of
it's that.
control. Do an acronym. Can you do
Yeah.
an acronym?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
This
all
is-
those syllables.
PSWBD. Isn't Warner Brothers Discovery now not? It's just Warner Brothers and Discovery though now.
I think it's still
I
Warner
thought-
Brothers Discovery. Let's
Son of a bitch.
see what it says here.
Because I thought they split it up.
They did something to that effect.
is like-
No, it's still Warner Brothers Discovery.
Son
This
of
is
a-
like at the baseball stadium when on the Jumbotron there's 3 hats and 1 ball under one of the hats and they move around a bunch. Like I
Right.
can't follow it.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too fucking much. This is like it's gotten out of hand, guys. you gotta
Yeah.
uh,
But I guess so this combines like Looney Tunes with Star Trek and Mission Impossible. It's just I know it's 100 IPs, but wow, it's a lot.
Castle Rock is under this.
Okay.
New Line is after this, under this. Spyglass is under this.
All the Turner
so
stuff.
All of that. Yeah.
Anything Warner related,
The
DC.
CW, DC.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if this will necessarily include DC Comics. It says it's going to include
Cartoon Network.
What does it say? It's going to include the movie
Hanna-Barbera.
studios, the TV studios. Okay, it would be a takeover of WBD in its entirety. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's
that
just
is gonna be
everything that's
DC.
not Disney, Marvel, Fox yet. Is this?
It'll just be
And
the
Universal.
two companies.
Universal
Yep.
is still on its own.
Yeah.
Bless their
Time
hearts.
being. For the time fucking being.
Minions.
I think
Yeah,
So-
Minions are going to keep them afloat. Yeah.
I think Minions, and I think that the secret sauce that like is theme park. I know there's Six Flags for Warner Brothers stuff, but I think that like you forget that these places are also like theme park companies, and like
It's cool.
those are like you look at Disney and they're like, it's like, oh, this movie wasn't great. Whatever, we'll turn it into a ride. It's fine. You're like, we'll make up fucking billions of dollars from our theme parks these rich people will come and fucking. So like it, I do think I wonder. I don't know for sure, but I feel like Universal, it's got that little theme park bump that helps it out.
They're
Probably.
really good parks. Really good. Yeah. Really
Yeah.
fun.
It's got some big IPs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
Them
That
Fast and
helps.
Furious, them Jurassic Parks.
So excited for the Fast and Furious ride. There's gonna be a roller coaster. Fast
Fuck
and Furious
yeah.
roller coaster.
Vin Diesel better be on it with you.
Yeah, fucking better.
There-
Paramount has
You ride the roller coaster off of a collapsing parking garage. You drive down the side of the Burj Khalifa.
Paramount mostly has TV, right? I'm trying to think of what else.
Viacom,
It doesn't mostly TV. What am I saying? But it just
Yeah, like CBS
like I'm
and
trying to
so
think
on.
of
Yeah.
in terms of big series like Star Trek.
Star Trek is their
Is that
big
it?
thing. Yeah, that's their main thing, I think. Well, Terminator, Skydance owns too, but
Oh, yeah.
Star
They
Trek
have
is
the-
way bigger than Terminator.
2016's Monster Trucks. They have that.
True.
Oh, Transformers.
Is Transformers Paramount? Oh, it is. Paramount
yeah,
DreamWorks, yeah.
I'm just looking at their cartoons. They got Sonic. Baby.
That's Sonic juice.
Yeah. Sonic can
Cool.
meet the
They got
fucking...
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
that's Viacom, so MTV, Comedy
right.
Central.
So Comedy Central. Jesus Christ. All right.
No, he's under a different UA, I think, United Artists.
That's fair.
Jeez, him and Charlie
It looks like-
Chaplin started.
wait, they
this
have-
thing.
I'm sorry. I'm also seeing one of their divisions is Epics, now MGM Plus.
Yep.
What am I even reading?
Remember, Epic? It's like a
Owner-
streaming service. It's like I think it's a free streaming service, but I could be
All
wrong.
right. And
It's
they
like a
own
Tubi.
they own half of it with MGM and Lionsgate. It's just the world is too much. It's just all
Yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
We shouldn't. This shouldn't be allowed. Mergers and hostile takeovers.
It's
No.
all very confusing.
No, shouldn't be allowed. There's a whole whole thing about monopolies. A lot of
Yeah.
antitrust legislation that says this stuff is not supposed to be legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think.
You would think, It's,
Well, I
it's
don't wanna-
decimated the country.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into this, but one of the things I'm hearing is that they're trying to do this in the next few years, specifically,
Right.
because
Okay.
somebody will allow it in
approved.
exchange for bribes.
Somebody approved the Paramount Skydance merger, which is flagrantly a violation of antitrust, just in
Yeah.
August. I wonder who that somebody was.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I approved it. I love bribes. Bribe me.
We didn't want to say it. But yeah, you need to send your bribes to Alex.
Send those bribes,
Yeah.
baby. And Star Trek action figures while we're at it.
Yep,
Actually have some.
nice. Should we thank some more producers?
I think so.
Alrighty. Big thank you to Norm from Cheers, Undying Love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven.
Thank you.
Also, thank you to Norm from Cheers, Undying Love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven is a paradox of affection I'm not willing to unravel.
Norm.
Thank you. Thank you, Norm. Thank you to Oh Shit, It's Candyman.
Thank you.
Thank you to Pneumono Ultramicroscopic Silico Volcanoconiosis Anti-Disestablishmentarianism Jones. Thank you. Thank you to Psychic Bigfoot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Rev MD.
Thank you.
Thank you to Ricky Cilantro.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Roberta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to Rosemary's Baby from Eraserhead.
Thank you.
Thank you to Ryan the Silly Money Goose.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Screaming Horse
Thank
Pyramid. Thank you to Sorry Cop, world's most laughable centrist.
Thank you.
And thank you to Steven.
Thank you. All right, let me jump
Thank
in here.
you.
Thank you to the Construct Rituals by Ravages of the Scourge. It's metal about necromancers.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you to Congratulations of Sam and Britt on your wedding this September 11th. Thank you for not letting the terrorists win.
Thank you. That's how we do
It's
it.
a bold wedding day. Thank you to the Midnight Patron with patrons at midnight.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Oatmeal Savage.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Tubi Terror Bunny says, thanks you for consuming Rutger Hauer. Bones
Ah.
and all.
Thank you.
Thank you to these 7 Bs.
Thanks.
Thank you to Tiger George Pratt Thompson. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you to Tip Drizzle.
Thank you.
Thank you to Tux.
Thank you.
Thank you to Vincent.
Thanks.
Thank you to Will Rhymes with Bill or Bill Rhymes with Will.
It does.
And thank you to your mom.
Thank you.
Yours.
Thank
Dave,
you. Yo.
speaking of yours.
Sup, as they say, as the kids say.
That's true. That is what they say.
Yeah.
And you are a
Stands
kid.
for-
Mhm.
Stands for supper.
It does. Yeah, I know you're impatient for me to be finished, so you can get
Supper?
so you can go
Yeah.
eat. So you can go eat your supper. You can turn your hat back around right side.
Stands for I love supper.
Do you have a movie that deserves more hype before
I
we
do.
skateboard out of here?
I am going to eat supper after this.
Me too,
At
actually.
At 5 p.m. is when I eat fucking dinner now. I don't know what happened to me. All right.
We got old.
I have a fucking. All right. The Ice Tower. I always, once we get to this point, I have to like remember the goddamn movie. The Ice Tower. The Ice Tower. It's coming out in select theaters October 3rd. So in like a month. It stars a bunch of people, but I noted Gaspar Noé as Bob Odenkirk because if you watch the trailer, he just looks like a Bob Odenkirk character in the trailer. This is like
It's Marion
I'm gonna-
Cotillard, right?
What?
It's Marion Cotillard from Inception. Dark Knight Rises.
Oh
Rises,
shit!
yeah.
It is. You're right. See, this is what I
Yeah,
mean.
she's great.
Where I'm like, I fucking forgot. Yeah, she's great. It's very vibey. The poll quote from the Hollywood Reporter sums it up, which is a twisted retro fairy tale that sits somewhere between Frozen and Mulholland Drive. And that's a lot of things I'd argue sit between Frozen and Mulholland Drive.
Kind of the
technically-
spectrum of art and expression, but yeah.
Yeah. This is about a young woman who runs away from home, and she's like, she grew up in like a weird, like in the mountains, like sheltered. And she stays in a film studio that she secretly explores at night, like she's staying there. And they're shooting the Snow Queen. while she's there, and she, I think, becomes obsessed with the star. So she's like the boying it. She's like in the walls, sneaking around, I guess, watching, getting obsessed with this Snow Queen, which sounds like a thriller or something, but the vibes I'm getting is something like Fantasia or Qui-Gon, where it's like all the reviews are like positive, but they're like, it's slow. Like it's just vibes, which is an interesting. The director did a movie called Earwig that I haven't seen, but like is known for doing really fucking weird shit.
Cool.
And this looks like a weird. It looks dreamy. It's beautiful. You know, it's pretty. It's intense.
Yeah. It was a cool trailer.
It's a cool trailer. Yeah, but it's
very
definitely
cool.
not for everybody. Like some of the reviews are saying stuff like it's interested not in emotion but sensation, where you're like, I'm not quite sure what that means, but it's sort of like it's going to be more like it's talking about how like a lot of the symbolism is there to stand in for what the feelings of the characters are and stuff like that. So it's a different kind of film. What do you guys think of this trailer?
It's really cool. And the way things were shot or staged, it was like a little bit retro vintage in a nice way. And
yeah,
but also when they brought up Mulholland Drive, it made me think Marion Cotillard and the young actor will have some kind of like erotic thing between them, but it seems like more of a Star is Born or something, maybe, where they're like competitive or trying to take each other's deal. It's confusing but interesting.
It's
Yeah,
confusing but interesting.
Definitely seems to be a sinister thing between the two of them. Yeah, this trailer kind of reminded me a little bit of like The Company of Wolves, which is a similar movie that's just vibes. It's kind of like a surreal fairy tale anthology of werewolf stories, and it's a weird movie and very dreamlike. And this reminded me a little bit of it just in the way that it looks. I do sort of wish this was just a straight adaptation of The Snow Queen instead of like this meta thing about this lady watching somebody film the Snow Queen.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like the Green Knight situation where it's like a weird fairy tale.
Right. The original fairy tale that Frozen is based on, the Snow Queen is the villain, and
right. I think a lot of this will have that vibe. One of the notes is the production designer, everything, like the quote is talking about how it looks like everything looks like a puppet in a miniature. Like the sets are very like, probably Wes Anderson is probably like, where it's like the sets are all kind of very beautiful miniatures that the actors are in. And like, I just assume that a lot of this will be just the Snow Queen, but I don't know. Sorry, I interrupted though.
Oh no, that's it. That was my thought.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the Snow Queen actual fable or myth or fairy tale or whatever. I've just seen Frozen.
Cocaine dealer.
Yeah,
right? Like cocaine kingpin.
Oh, it was called Scarface. I forgot. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
He is kind of the Snow Queen. Say hello to my little
Snow Queen powers, and then he freezes everyone in Miami.
Tom, I think you're right that's due. Like a Snow Queen is due.
Yeah,
it's just,
and is it like wildly darker than Frozen? The actual
it is. Yeah, just
okay,
like
cool.
Just picture how they normally are. Like the actual story it's more dark and anyway.
Right, it's like doing a Cinderella. Like has anybody done Cinderella and been like, no, it's Cinderella, folks. Like don't bring your kids.
Nah.
Like,
yeah, cool.
But
that makes sense. And that would be a good straight up movie. Yeah.
It's like Dave said. They mentioned the Green Knight. Like I was kind of hoping this was going to be that without the additional layer of the movie or whatnot. But it still looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll give it a shot or not. It does sound like it'll be. I'm gonna have to watch it in pieces.
I'm a big 2001 is one of my favorite movies. Which I mean,
cool.
That's not special. I think a lot of fucking film, assholes will say that. But like what I like about it is the vibes, where it's like it's something I can get just super high and just let wash over.
Just like hang out.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, where I can have it on in the background. I can just live in it. And so it's like,
Really?
for me personally,
Kind
I'm
of
like,
an
I like that
intense
shit.
movie.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a lot.
Yeah, and
But I like it.
Marion Cotillard is also good at being weird or upset in a movie in a way that's very engaging and interesting. So
Yeah.
so that could work. Yeah.
Famously great at dying.
Oh, yeah.
Famously great at dying. She had to be interviewed about that death, which is very funny because it's just like, honestly, I didn't even notice until people started saying something, but whatever.
We're in The Dark Knight Rises, you mean?
Yeah. She died so hard that she had to give interviews of being like, sorry, everybody, I guess. I guess it was a lot. It was too much. It was loud.
It's too loud.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, The Ice Tower in select theaters, October the 3rd.
Check it out. And we did it.
It out. We've done it. That's a so. Woo! Thank you so much for being here, Alex.
I'm very hyped.
Yeah.
It's always great, guys. Great to see you.
Thank you.
It is always great. You want to remind people where they can find you?
Secretly Incredibly Fascinating. If you search the word secretly in a podcast app, it's the red one. And it's a true joy every week to make it. I'm endlessly more and more grateful that we get to do it at all. So thank you to people who listen.
Yes. Check it out, folks.
Yeah, it's a really, really great show.
I'll tell people we have our Patreon.
Might
Patreon.com
as well.
/Gamefully Unemployed. For $5 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Star Trek Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, Himboos, our supernatural podcast. For $10, you can watch you get all of that still, and you get to watch movies with us every Friday night. 2 movies. We watch 2 movies.
Possibly The Snow Queen.
Possibly.
What if we made everybody watch The Snow Queen?
We've definitely watched The Last Witch Hunter.
We definitely have, yeah.
And Triple X and Triple X2, the return, or no, sorry, Triple X3 is the return of Xander Cage.
I think we watched the second
Triple
one too.
X2 is the State of the Union.
Right.
Union, yeah.
Where Vin Diesel unequivocally dies.
I really don't know enough
sir.
about Vin Diesel.
The second one had Ice Cube in it, and they kill Vin Diesel in the beginning. Like literally, his tattoo is blown off of his body, just so they could show you he's not coming back, and then he comes back.
Right.
We also have a store.
I'll just look into it. I'm sorry. Go on.
Yep. It's like, yeah, it's like in the end of the X-Files when the cigarette smoking man gets a missile to the face, and then they're just like, he's fine. We also have a store. Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com where you can find a link to our Teespring store. We have all kinds of cool original artwork by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starlene Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcast wherever you're listening to it. And check out our new show, Badical, Badical, wherever you listen. And that's it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good.
Be good.
Don't be bad.
Don't be bad. Don't be a snow queen.
Don't be a snow queen. Unless cocaine.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing so
Maybe
much cocaine.
do be a snow queen.
Do what you want. It's
Do
fine.
what you
This
want,
is America. Yeah.
You know whether or not you have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Bye. Bye, I guess. Bye. Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as The Corlew, or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at artnessbyjustinbrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starlene Hodge. You can find her work at starlenearts.com or on Twitter as StarleneX. Cool. Goodbye.